Ladies and gentlemen, to Dose of D-Pad, the swag capital of the world, and holy crap. If you're not already aware of why it is that I'm holy crapping, it's due to the fact that Microsoft just confirmed that on May 21st, they will be hosting an event in which their, quote, Nextbox, unquote, will be announced, and you know what that means. That's right, I won't have to change the date of my proposed Xbox commentary, although it will no longer be a commentary, but coverage of the event which I will record later that day. But it will become coverage of the event in which I'll record that day. Unfortunately, I will have school at 1 p.m. Eastern when this event takes place, but I will be giving my own opinion of the event in a special podcast that will take place on a Tuesday, rather than our typical Wednesday episode. Also, this is the first episode of... this right here is the first episode of Season 2 of Dose of D-Pad. And respectively, I have given my listeners what they deserve, and what they deserve is organization. Meaning new segments. We will have 4 new segments on the show, which will be explained as they're each recorded towards the end of the show. And, unfortunately, Stop Vita Time has been replaced. Unfortunately. But, fortunately, it has been replaced with PlayStation Nation, which is going to be a great segment as well, which is going to be all things PlayStation in one segment. Also, not only will we be focusing on PlayStation, but we have a new Nintendo segment called Leave Luck to Heaven, and a new Xbox segment, which is going to be important today, called Direct Xbox, which is the original name of the Xbox. What else was I going to say? Also, our topic of the week, our discussion topic of the week today is going to be, obviously, something regarding the new Xbox announcement, but what can Microsoft do at their upcoming event to win back the hearts of those who have turned against them in the recent months? So if you're interested in what I have to say about that, then stay to the end. And also, we're going to have some surprises such as country music transforming into great music, and other surprises as well. Dose of D-Pad calendar of upcoming events. I've already recorded this once, but I'm going to record it again because my mic failed to pick it up or turned off or something. Anyway, this is a new segment on Dose of D-Pad, which is called the calendar of upcoming events. I'm not going to waste all the time I did before. The first time I did this, when I spent like 5 to 10 minutes on this, but I will be clarifying some things along the way. This calendar will exist at some point. A physical, well, not physical, but a digital calendar will exist at some point on either our Facebook page or a blog or both. And I'll keep you updated through the podcast whenever that will happen. Hopefully by next week. On Wednesday, and also this calendar of upcoming events is just to talk about what things are happening to the podcast, and in general, I guess, like just general podcast announcements. On Wednesday, May 1st is next Wednesday. I'm going to include a speech that I'm working on writing just for fun. I don't know. I just wanted to write a speech, and I kind of just wanted to include it as like an intro on here or closing on here. And I thought this would be the perfect place to do it. It's completely unrelated to video games. I might have to skip a segment or two that week, just like I'm doing this week. I'm skipping dev quotes. There's no dev quote this week. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, I'm going to have a speech that week, or next week. Wednesday, May 8th, I'm going to have Brian Colleton from Bangkok Blend, the rapping group thing, on here. I'm going to have him, or possibly both of them. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to have someone on here from Bangkok Blend rapping and maybe even joining us for the show to talk about video games. I know he likes video games. I don't know if he wants to actually sit through recording the show, but maybe. And then Wednesday, May 15th, we're going to have our regular Dose of D-Pad, our regular DOD podcast. So, well, that is our 10th episode, as I recognized earlier when I recorded this the first time. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing anything for that specially or in particular. Maybe. I mean, I'm kind of saving that for the next week after that, which is Tuesday, May 21st, which is the no longer rumored Xbox announcement confirmed by Microsoft that's supposed to take place at on May 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Be there, be square. Be there or be Xbox. Oh, that's so horrible. Yeah, so we're not gonna have any live commentary like I had planned because I'll be in school, unfortunately. But I will be having a regular show where I'll cover, well, not regular, but like the same concept where I'm gonna post it on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube, and basically just discuss my own opinions of Microsoft's show, what they could have done better, what they did right, all that jazz. And then on Friday, May 24th, will be the B10 official podcast Arrested Development special, which will consist of me returning to B10 official podcast, which I haven't done in maybe over a month. I'm not even sure when the last time I did B10 was, but I think it was before I started doing Dose of D-Pad, so it was before, it's over a month ago now, and I won't be returning for that until May 24th, when we'll be doing our Arrested Development special, because 2 days later than that, Arrested Development's going to return to Netflix for its 4th season. Hasn't been on since 2005. I'm going to do some predictions, some character profile discussion, all that jazz. And you'll be able to enjoy it at your own leisure. That'll be on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube as well. So that's all we have for our calendar of upcoming events.
What I've been playing.
Recently I've been playing, yesterday I got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Have played only about 20 minutes of that at the most. It seems great, by the way, but I haven't played enough of it to really judge how it is. I've been playing Shadow of the Colossus. Haven't played a whole lot of that either. These are all birthday games that I got, so, or these two are at least. Today I also got Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance for the 3DS. I got the Shadow Colossus Eco HD collection, which I'll probably only be playing Shadow of the Colossus at least for a while. And then I got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. And I've also been playing a little bit of Jak and Daxter, but I probably won't play any of that until I go back when it releases on Vita, since I've got this huge backlog of games right now, of games that I haven't finished, haven't played at all, and such.
Top-ranking games of the week.
This week's top-ranking games of the week are, number 1 is Dead Island Riptide for the PC. I expected this because it was like the only major release within the past few weeks. I've heard it's okay. It's like good if you like Dead Island, because it's basically the same thing over again. It's like some kind of expansion, more or less, than a sequel. Well, more than a sequel. Yeah, so Dead Island Riptide is number 1. Number 2 is Dishonored, The Knife of Dunwall, which is a new DLC pack on, and it's for the Xbox 360. I'm not sure if that's on PS3 as well, but it is on PC because it's also number 10. Number 2 is Shoot Mania Storm for PC. I don't know what that is at all. I have no idea. Number 4 is Injustice: Gods Among Us for the Xbox 360. I've heard it's great. It's a great game. It's there's some flaws or something, but who cares? It's a great fighting game with a great story. You don't often get fighting games and stories. It's based on a comic, so check that out. I don't want to, I know the story, but I don't want to ruin it for you. I haven't played it yet, but I'm just aware of the story through podcasts and the comic and stuff. So, number 5 is Slender: The Arrival for PC. Haven't heard a whole lot about that either. No idea. Have no idea about that. Number 6 is BioShock Infinite for PC. As I've been telling people every week for the past 3 or 4 episodes, if you have not yet played BioShock Infinite, please stop listening now and go play it. Thank you. Number 7 is Age of Empires 2 HD Edition for PC. I'm not into strategy games like that, but if you are into historical strategy type games, this is the game for you, I'm sure. It has a 71.14% on GameRankings.com, so you might enjoy it. Injustice: Gods Among Us for PS3 has an 80%, is number 8, and it's the same game as the Xbox 360 version. And so yeah, it's good. Number 9 is BioShock Infinite for PS3. It holds a 95.94% on GameRankings.com. Number 10 is Dishonored: The Knife of Dunwall for PC. I'm not sure if this DLC is on PS3 or not, but someone should let someone else know who is listening. 2 people that are listening to this should let each other know if they're interested. And also, speaking of DLC, I recently bought the season pass for BioShock Infinite. I haven't played around with any of the new weapons or any of that stuff because I really don't care. I just want the three DLC packs that are coming in the coming months. I've heard some rumors that there are achievements that have been leaked for one of the DLC packs for BioShock Infinite. I really want to go back into Rapture on Infinite. That'd be great. That would be an amazing DLC add-on, but we'll see how it goes, see what comes in the upcoming months. Also, I want to get an Irrational Game shirt so bad, but I don't know. I might wait until I get some cash monies, and then, I have cash monies, but might wait a while before I get an Irrational shirt. I want to definitely get one before I visit Seattle in September. Just to walk around in Seattle with an Irrational Game shirt. I don't know why. They're not really related, but it'd be cool.
Completely unrelated world news.
Geez, my allergies are really bothering me. Completely unrelated world news. Unfortunately, today, 5 people were reportedly dead in an Illinois shooting, and the suspect, fortunately, the suspect was caught after a high-speed chase. I've read that it's a grandmother, and it was an entire family shot, so they had some kind of motive or something. I don't think it was completely random, because that would be really random, but it's a darn shame, because we've had all these horrible things happen recently, and they just seem so consistent and nonstop. So, if you know these people, it says classes were canceled in 3 area school districts: North Green, Winchester, and Jacksonville, and approximately 950 students were affected. So, it's a darn shame.
Direct Xbox.
A Pizza Hut app has been released on the Xbox Live Marketplace and is compatible with Kinect. Thank God. Am I right? That was supposed to be our only Xbox news this week. Up until today, when Microsoft inevitably has confirmed the May 21st event. Hooray! So, Xbox is coming. May 21st, the new Xbox is coming. Oh. And Pizza Hut app. Now you can order pizza. Kinect, order me a pizza. Kinect, order me a pizza. So, yeah. You can get your Kinect to order you a pizza now. It's hilarious. Because that's all Microsoft has been doing while PS4 has been in the works and has been successfully overtaking the console gaming industry. I don't know why I'm singing this, but I'm really tired, so that's why I'm singing this. Yeah. So, prepare your buttholes, people, because the new Microsoft... You had no idea what I was going to say there. Because the new Xbox is coming to a theater near you. No, to the interwebs near you on May 21st. And we're going to be analyzing it later on that day on Dose of D-Pad. Be here or be queer. I just came up with that. Don't be offended, gays. I'm just joking. You're my friends.
PlayStation Nation.
This week, the PlayStation's also gone through a heavy news cycle because the Sly Collection has been rated for PlayStation Vita by ESRB. It will be rated E10+, or at least it says that on the website right now, that it's going to be rated E10+, which differs from the PS3 rating of E to E10+, though this may be due to early stages of production and the rating system. Dragon's Crown will release on Vita and PS3 on August 6th. Thomas Was Alone released today on Vita and PS3. Sony has sent out a mock script of Beyond Two Souls, which is reportedly 2,000 pages long. That is a long script. The Beyond Two Souls cover art was also shown earlier this week, and it's truly phenomenal, so check it out. But also, that is a long script. Jeez, 2,000 pages of Beyond Two Souls. Look up the picture, because the picture makes it crazy looking. It's like crazy looking. It's Beyond Two Souls, 2,000 pages. Jeez, I can't imagine writing a 2,000 page script. Fortunately, there is a group of people working on that rather than just one guy, but still, that's a long script. I always wondered how long scripts were for games. I'm wondering how long like scripts for Mass Effect and really, really non-linear games are, because that's something. Also, a feature film based on the Ratchet & Clank game franchise has been announced through the release of a short but funny teaser trailer available on YouTube. No one understands how important this is to be successful. This could set the precedent for video game movies everywhere. Yet, not as many people are hugely excited as I am. Like, this could mean a lot for the Uncharted movie. This could mean a lot for the BioShock movie. This could mean a lot for the Twisted Metal movie, the Halo movie. This is important. And honestly, I really want these video game movies to be fully animated, just like the Ratchet & Clank one. Because otherwise, you're going to have these terrible, terrible actors doing these jobs. Like, if they did an Uncharted movie live action, I would definitely not like it as much as I would. Even if it had Nathan Fillion in it, I wouldn't like it as much as an Uncharted animated movie with, what is his name? Nolan North. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that all of a sudden. I would not like that as much as an Uncharted animated movie with Nolan North. I want animated video game movies. I don't want live action video game, like, movies that are based on video games, because they're gonna be crap. They're not gonna be true to the series. I want to watch a 2-hour cutscene if I'm gonna watch something, and that's the truth. Because I don't want to see this crap with big studios trying to take on live action adaptations of video games that are far better as games than they are as movies. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't even want to see a video game movie if it's not going to be animated. If it's not going to look like the video game itself, that doesn't make sense. So, hopefully this sets the precedent that video game movies should be animated. CGI all throughout. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Leave luck to heaven.
And this is our Nintendo segment of the show, called Leave Luck to Heaven, if you didn't hear the intro noise. But basically, it's called Leave Luck to Heaven because Nintendo roughly translates to leave luck to heaven to the phrase from Japanese to English in that way. So if you didn't already know that, then you learned something today. Nintendo's end of the year financial results have revealed life-to-date sales for all of its current, this is from IGN, by the way, current consoles, as well as projections for the next year. The Wii is fast closing in on 100 million sales worldwide, standing at 99,840,000 at the end of March. The Wii U, which Nintendo had originally hoped would sell 5.5 million consoles by this point, has only managed 3.45 million, which is not as bad as I expected. But the DS now stands at 153.87 million. Nintendo is not happy with the 3DS's performance outside Japan, where this year's games did not generate sufficient sales momentum, according to the report, but it still stands as a very impressive 31.09 million units, 11.5 million of which were sold in the company's home country. The targets for financial year 2014 are bold. Over the next year, Nintendo hopes to sell 9 million Wii U consoles, good luck, along with 38 million games, and another 2 million Wiis are expected to be sold, along with 18 million 3DSs. I don't know who's going to buy these Wiis that they expect to sell, but yeah, good luck with that, and good luck with selling 9 million Wii U's. Though I would love it if they sold 9 million Wii U's. If the right games come out this year, sure, I'll get a Wii U. Wii U sounds great. If games are coming out for it, I'd love to see like an HD Mario Kart, an HD. I'm not quite into Zelda, but if there's full voice acting or something, then sure, Zelda. I'd love to see an HD Zelda. I'd love to see more voice acting in Nintendo games, because that's something they really lack at, that Sony has pretty much hit like straight on. They've hit the voice acting scale. They just they don't know how to market it all. And then Nintendo kind of knows how to market some things, and but they have no idea. Like, they need to start maturing these games a little by, like, they don't even need to be, they don't, maturing doesn't necessarily mean they need to be M-rated or anything like that. They just need voice acting to tell a story. Kid Icarus Uprising is a great example of a Nintendo game that has full voice acting. Oh man, that game is like my icon for Nintendo, because it set the precedent of Nintendo games that are great, and they just need something more like that. They need more games like that that tell a story, that have humor and voice acting that's pretty great, and they just have nothing like that with Zelda. Zelda's like has the most potential for that, but they keep having a silent Link, and they keep, like, no one's talking. I don't want to read a game. I want to be immersed. But yeah, Nintendo's expectations for 3DS were a little too high. Same for Wii U, since they didn't market it at all. But they really need to market the Wii U to appeal to people that don't know what that is. So if you don't know what a Wii U is by now and you're listening to this podcast, go check it out, because it's an interesting device. You need to at least know what it is, even if you don't give a crap about it. Just know what it is, so you know what I'm talking about.
Discussion topic of the week.
And this brings us to our discussion topic of the week, which is, as I mentioned earlier, what can Microsoft do at their upcoming event to win back the hearts of those who have turned against them in the recent months? Because of PlayStation 4's really promising outlook and outreach to gamers, it will be pretty hard for Microsoft to regain their fan base, but it's nothing a few removing of gimmicks can do, or can't do. They really need to clarify the rumors that are going on about blocking used games, and I have an article up on FMV. No, it's not up on FMV yet. I don't have this article up anywhere yet. Well, I'm gonna post an article. Actually, I'll read it right now, since I don't have it posted anywhere, and I can. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is about how Microsoft can regain their fan base. So these are 5 things they can do. Say no to always online connectivity. That is the number one thing. The rumors have pretty much made a few people angry recently, and have made people want to switch to PS4 already, even though Microsoft's console hasn't even been announced yet. But yeah, you should not have to always be online to use the Xbox, because it doesn't need to always be online and to function. They've proved that with all the previous consoles, and the new Xbox shouldn't be any different. If your internet's down, that'd be complete crap if you couldn't use your Xbox. Like, that's what I want to do when the internet's down, is play video games, because there's nothing else I can do. So why block our offline play? I don't even play online, so it's not like that's a big part of my gaming experience. Xbox exclusive games, that's my number 2 thing. Sony's got Sony's got exclusives, Nintendo's got exclusives, and then Xbox has nothing to set it apart from PC. That's the problem I have with Xbox. What is the difference between Xbox and PC besides Halo, Gears, and Forza, and a few others? There is none. Xbox really needs to set itself apart. Actually, there is one. There's a major difference, is that PC has better graphics at the moment than Xbox 360. So why have duplicate systems? Why have a downgraded version of another console or another gaming device at least? There's nothing to set it apart. With PlayStation, I still play PlayStation just as much as PC because I have those exclusives like Uncharted and Infamous and Heavy Rain and Sly Cooper and Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and Gran Turismo. Man, we get all of these exclusives, and so does Nintendo. They've got Mario, they've got Zelda, they've got Donkey Kong, they've got Kid Icarus. They have all the exclusives, but for some odd reason, Microsoft doesn't think their community is important enough for exclusive games, and that's going to send off a bad image. No subscription fees, please. No subscription fees. Another thing that sets Xbox apart from PC is PC has free online. By the time you've paid for Xbox Live every year, you could have bought a PC and had free online gaming PC, and it would have been great, and we would have welcomed you. But unfortunately, Xbox sticks with these $50 per year subscription fees, which are really meaningless when the competition has none of that. So they really need to get rid of that. Out of the box rechargeable controllers. This is no doubt going to happen. They already sell Xbox controllers with rechargeable options and such, but with this time around, it's going to be different. All their controllers are going to be rechargeable, just like the PS3 controller. Games need to be the focal point, not casual gimmicks. This is another big problem with Microsoft, is that games have become less important than their applications. I joked about the Pizza Hut app earlier, but really that's a true point, that there's been nothing except this Pizza Hut app for the past few weeks on Xbox, and that's ridiculous that it's more important to be able to order a pizza from your Xbox than to be able to play games on a game system. So those are all things Microsoft needs to take in consideration. If you have any more, let us know in the comments below, or contact me personally at spiritwarstudios@yahoo.com, and I'll be sure to mention you on the show next week. That's spiritwarstudios@yahoo.com. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed the show, or even if you didn't, I was having a tired day, so usually it's different on the show. I'm really tired right now due to allergies and lack of sleep. But if you enjoyed the show, subscribe, like, and all that jazz on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Facebook, and YouTube, then head over to baloney.blogspot.com. That's BULLOGNA.blogspot.com, and check out our tech, gaming, and entertainment news updates for more Baloney certified content. Enjoy. Oh wait, and also check out FMV magazine. That's FMV as in Velociraptor. I don't know. It's fmvmagazine.com or something like that. Just Google FMV magazine. Check that out. I'm writing for them now. Check out Nintendos. That's like dose of D-pad and Nintendo combined. Nintendos. check that out. I'm an admin on there. And yeah, so enjoy. Also, I must add that I'm closing this show with a country song. It's mere satire, so don't worry about my roots here. So just enjoy this country song that slowly fades into a song that I actually like. I thought the country song was hilarious. It's by Luke Bryan. It's called Rain is a Good Thing. It's hilarious. Enjoy it fading into decent music. Thank you.
Rain is a good thing. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. Back roads are bogging up, my buddies pile up in my truck. We hunt our honeys down, we take them into town, start washing all our worries down the drain. Rain is a good thing.
There was a decorated general with a heart of gold that likened him to all the stories he told of past battles won and lost and legends of old. A seasoned veteran in his own time, on the battlefield he gained respectful fame, with many medals of bravery and stripes to his name. He grew a beard as soon as he could to cover the scars on his face, and always urged his men on. But on the eve of a great battle with the infantry and dream, the old general tossed in his sleep and wrestled with its meaning. He awoke from the night to tell what he had seen, and walked slowly out of his tent. All the men held tall with their chests in the air, with the courage in their blood and a fire in their stare. And it was a great morning and they all wondered how they would fare, till the old general told them to go home. He said, I have seen the others, and I have discovered that this fight is not worth fighting. And I've seen their mothers, and I will no other to follow me where I'm going. So take a shower and shine your shoes, you got no time to lose. You are young men, you must be living. Take a shower and shine your shoes, you got no time to lose. You are young men, you must be living. Go now, you are forgiven. But the men stood fast with their guns on their shoulders, not knowing what to do with the contradicting orders. The general said he would do his own duty, but he would extend it no further. The men could go as they pleased, but not a man moved. Their eyes gazed straight ahead, till one by one they stepped back and not a word was said. And the old general was left with his own words echoing in his head. He then prepared to fight. He said, I have seen the others, and I have discovered that this fight is not worth fighting. No, and I've seen their mothers, and I will no other to follow me where I'm going. So take a shower and shine your shoes, oh, you got no time to lose. You are young men, you must be living. Yeah, take a shower and shine your shoes, oh, you got no time to lose. You are young men, you must be living. Go now, you are forgiven. Yeah, yeah. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven. Go. Yeah. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven. Go. Oh, go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven.